The Galaxy S26 Ultra comes with a lot of features, and some of the best ones are not immediately obvious when you first set up the phone. So instead of just using it like any other smartphone, there are a few things worth trying early to get the most out of it. So in this video, let's take a closer look at the first things to try on your new Galaxy S26 Ultra. Welcome back to SamMobile TV, you're here with Max. Let's start with privacy display. This is one of the most important new features on the Galaxy S26 Ultra because it is the world's first built-in privacy display on mobile. When it is turned on, the screen's content becomes visible only to you. So if you're sitting on a train, on a plane, in a cafe or anywhere with people around you, others cannot see what is on your display. The best way to use it is not necessarily to leave it on all the time. Instead, you can set it to activate automatically in situations where privacy actually matters. Go to Settings, Display, Privacy Display, and then Conditions for turning on. From there, you can choose specific apps like banking apps, messages, or anything else you want to keep private. You can also have it activate when you enter a PIN or password. That way, Privacy Display protects sensitive moments without getting in the way all the time. Next, try the new 24 megapixel camera mode. By default, the Galaxy S26 Ultra takes 12 megapixel photos, which is still great for everyday use. But the new 24 megapixel mode gives you more detail while keeping file sizes manageable. That makes it useful if you like to crop into photos later or want a bit more flexibility when editing. Higher resolution modes like 50 and 200 megapixels are still available, but 24 megapixels is a practical middle ground for everyday shooting. To enable it, install Camera Assistant from the Galaxy Store, then go into Camera Settings, open Camera Assistant, select 24 megapixel resolution and enable the 24 megapixel option for photo mode. After that, it appears in the camera app's resolution switcher. Another thing worth trying early is nightography. The Galaxy S26 Ultra has Samsung's brightest camera system yet on a Galaxy phone, and the new f1.4 lens on the wide camera lets in 47% more light than the Galaxy S25 Ultra's f1.7 lens. That makes a big difference when recording videos in darker environments. A simple way to test it is to record a short clip in a dim room, outside in the evening, or somewhere with mixed lighting. The point is not just that the image looks brighter, the phone has more light to work with from the start, resulting in cleaner and more detailed footage. Now Brief is also worth setting up early. Now Brief brings useful information from across your apps into one overview. That can include your upcoming appointments, weather, reservation details, missed reminders, and health data from the Samsung Health app. On the Galaxy S26 Ultra, it can also surface things you may not have manually added to your calendar. So if there's a hotel booking in your email or a useful reminder hidden in your notifications, Now Brief can bring that information to your attention when it matters. It also learns your habits over time, so the more you use it, the more relevant it becomes. And then there is Photo Assist. Photo Assist has been completely overhauled with One UI 8.5, and one of the biggest additions is the new Create tab. Open a photo in the Gallery app, tap the AI button and select Create. From there you can describe what you want to change using text or voice prompts. For example, you can ask the phone to make a scene look like sunset, change the mood of the image, or add something to the background. It gives you a good sense of how much more powerful Photo Assist has become. Another new feature to try is Creative Studio. Where Photo Assist edits photos you already have, Creative Studio creates new visuals from scratch using text prompts. You can use it to generate stickers, wallpapers, greeting cards, profile cards, invitations, and more. Just open Creative Studio from the app drawer, choose a template, and describe what you want. It also works directly from Samsung Notes through the Galaxy AI icon, so you can create visuals and add them into a note without switching between different apps. The S Pen is also worth exploring. It is one of the features that makes the Galaxy S26 Ultra different from most other flagship phones. You can use it for handwritten notes, sketches, document markup, and more precise editing. It also works with Samsung Notes, where Galaxy AI can help summarize and reformat handwritten notes. So even if you do not use the S Pen every day, it is worth spending a few minutes with it early on to see where it fits into your workflow. Audio Eraser is another feature that is worth trying right away. On the Galaxy S26 Ultra, Audio Eraser works in real time while watching videos in supported apps. While a video is playing, swipe down from the quick panel and turn on Audio Eraser. It can reduce background noise like wind, crowd, or ambient sound while keeping voices clearer. That makes it useful for sports videos, concert clips, interviews, or any video where the background noise makes it harder to hear what is being said. And finally, set up notification highlights. This feature helps make the notification panel easier to manage. It can summarize long or busy chat notifications, so instead of seeing a full wall of messages, you get a shorter version of what was said. It also learns which notifications you usually check first and moves the most relevant ones higher in the panel over time. You can enable it from Settings, Galaxy AI, and Notification Highlights. Overall, the Galaxy S26 Ultra has a lot of features, but these are some of the first ones worth trying after setup. Privacy display, the 24 megapixel camera mode, nightography, Now Brief, Photo Assist, Creative Studio, the S Pen, Audio Eraser, and Notification Highlights. All show what the phone can do beyond the basics. They make the Galaxy S26 Ultra more private, more creative, and more useful in everyday life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.